So, I thought that the inline 2 was insanely monstrous and stuff, but this is probably like the biggest, most meanest engine ever. Like you heard in the last clips, this thing is like very mean. Like I can't get over the sound. It's awesome. But what I have here today is a KFPlus design for a V-twin engine. I'll link the tutorial because without the tutorial I wouldn't have made this. And yeah, this thing is amazing. It's insanely torquey. Like I can't even stop it with my finger. It is a little bit hard to turn, but it's like still really smooth. Like almost as smooth as the inline 2, which was incredibly smooth. But no, like when I built this, because I built one before this, I built it. I messed up the manifold. I didn't build the intake right and stuff, so it ended up being like really stiff and hard to turn, especially with the valves. I also made a mistake with the valves. They were too long and tall and stuff, so they were just really hard. So this thing was just really hard to turn overall, so I couldn't get that one to run. But this one I had like full guidance to build this thanks to the tutorial, and it is like amazing. Like it runs great. I didn't expect it to run as good as it is. Like I thought it was like if it would actually run, it was going to be just like very slow. Didn't want to, really cooperate. But I mean, this thing is really good. It's like very nice. So I want to thank KFPlus. I'll link his tutorial in the description as well as his channel. There's not really much to say. This is just kind of like a review on his engine. But yeah, so I'll get a 360, got side, and I broke it, so yeah, got timing chain right there. It's as like precise as I can. Like it's not connected super straight, but it's on there, and the timing is almost on, it's almost perfect. Yeah, you got like the valve. You got the valves right here. You can see down here. It's just a perfect little view to see all the cranks. You can see the valve crank, and then if you look further down, you can see the piston crank. So the pistons are very different for this engine. They're not your average piston. The connecting rods are actually 11 long beams instead of 5 long beams like you would usually use for like a performance engine, or just like any ordinary engine. But no, this one has longer connecting rods because having this angle and stuff, and especially with the crankshaft being so low, so they're it just needs to be longer to be able to be in the correct position to run. So that's kind of special. Also, these valves are different. Instead of connecting rod for the valves going like side to side, they're actually going front and back, because so it's the crank for the valves is not parallel with the actual valves, so it's just very weird. Okay, alright, I'm fine with that. I'm building an inline 2 after this anyway, so yes. But yeah, there's not really much else to say. Yeah, with that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.